for something completely different. We just left Branson and the AIM rally. We're on our way to Nappanee, Indiana for warranty work at Newmar. And we were looking for short overnights to break up the trip. And we came across this place right on Interstate 44 in Sullivan, Missouri. This is America's first fully automated RV park. Let's go check it out. Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Stacy.
I'm Tom, and we're RV Texas, y'all.
We are native Texans and full-time RVers who are all about exploring the great state of Texas and beyond, one campground at a time. We're on a mission to experience life, not just live it, and we're bringing you along for the fun.
In 2018, we sold our house, our business, and got rid of most everything we owned to hit the road and see America. Our home is a 33-foot RV named Freedom. We installed an extreme solar and lithium setup, so now we can just about live anywhere with our dog Star and our cat Astro.
Every day is a new adventure, so join us as we RV America, y'all. We have arrived, and
Yep.
This is going to be very interesting.
Okay, well, we made a little change.
Again.
Yep.
We've actually changed our reservations a couple of times today for this park. It was all online, all on my phone through the confirmation emails that I got. Changed the arrival time a couple of times, and now we changed our site. We were in site 6, but...
Yeah, and 6 would have worked, except the hookups were quite a ways back, and I didn't want to put several extensions for our sewer hose.
Since we're towing the Jeep, we wanted connections a little closer to the middle of the site.
Right, so we did unhook the Jeep, and we just backed up and were able to come here. It was no big deal, and we were going to unhook the Jeep anyway because we're going to go to dinner, and there's nothing like within walking distance.
Right.
So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get hooked up now, bring the slides out and everything, and we'll be back with you and let you know how we think it's on. But, you know, let's take a look. Have our little 50 amp tester to make sure the circuit's good. I put it on 50 amps. They have a 50 amp and 30 amp toggle right here.
Hey, we have power.
We have power. Excellent. Now, you won't see me connect up a surge protector because our surge protector is hardwired inside the coach. So we don't need to do a surge protector at the pole. We got that done when we got our lithium and solar done. So. Okay, we're plugged in. We like to do the connections when we can ahead of time before we put our slides out. One, because then the power from here for our slides, it helps the slides come out. If not, you have your engine on when you pull your slides out to give you a little extra power. But I like to do it plugged in. So we do that first, and it's easier to deal, excuse my hair, it's going everywhere in this wind. It's easier to deal with all the hookups when your slides aren't out. So I like to do that ahead of time. So let's see, the water's right here. And I do have water pressure regulator. Kind of tight here.
And look, had we got Site 14, we would have had Texas 14.
I'm going to change this because that. Okay. Okay, we're connected, and let me remember to do this time.
Oh, you saw it shoot through there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we've got water. We're 2 for 2. Now look at this, so press button and lit to access sewer. Yeah, it's lit. So now we can connect our sewer up here. So I'll get my sewer stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh, yep, you gotta press the button. Go. Okay, we got her all hooked up, all the hoses and everything. This all worked. It was unlocked. I already leveled the coach as soon as I came in, so now I'm gonna go put the slides out.
yeah, this is really interesting. This park has 3 levels of sites. They're all about the same size for the most part. They're all concrete pads. They're all 30 and 50 amp full hookups. The differences are, we've got just a basic site. There's a site a little bit more expensive that you get a picnic table with the site. You can see one of those right over here. And then there are like their premium sites that have a larger picnic table with a gazebo, so you've got a shade structure as well. And so what you do, it's very interesting. You can just drive into this park and see if something's available. And if there is something available, you can book it from your phone and unlock all of the connections as you arrive. The other way is to book in advance. You can pick your site. You can tell it exactly, not just what day, but exactly what time you expect to arrive. And you can rent multiple days. You can rent 24 hours, which is different from all the other campgrounds we've ever been to, or RV parks, where they have the same check-in and check-out time for everybody. No matter what time you get there, checkout time is a certain time. Here, their 1-day rental is a 24-hour rental. So if you start your rental at 3:30 in the afternoon, you've got that site until 3:30 the next afternoon, which is very interesting. You also have, for a discounted rate off that, you can do what we did, which was an 18-hour rental. I think it cost us $10 less than a 24-hour rental to do 18 hours. So we got here at 5 o'clock. That's when our services started. So 18 hours tomorrow morning, 18 hours later, we'll be rolling out because our services will cut off at that point. You can also, for another discount, do a 14-hour rental. So it is very interesting how they've got it set up. Now, like I said, you have to tell it what time you want to arrive, and you can give it your best guess, but you can also edit that time. So everything is automated. You enter in, you tell it, I want to arrive on this day at this time. If you see that you're running quicker or slower and your time's going to change, you can just go to your confirmation email. There's a button to click that says edit or cancel reservation. You edit your reservation. You can change sites, you can change times, you can change days. We actually made several edits to our reservation today, and it worked out perfectly. So, a very interesting concept.
Another thing we saw with this park when we looked it up that we liked is it's got a dog park too. So right down here, come on with me, we'll take Star to the dog park. Very convenient. Nice fenced in area, and they have baggies and trash at the other end. We could actually, I guess, come in from that end too, but we chose this end. They also have bags and stuff on another part of the property, kind of behind our RV, over this way. It's not fenced in, so you got to keep them on a leash, but hey, it's still nice, real nice.
You probably can't see what's in this window, but these are the security cameras. There are cameras all around this property, keeping record of what's going on to add a level of security. And you can actually, when you reserve a spot, they send you, as part of your confirmation, a link to these cameras. So you can look ahead of time and see how many rigs are in the park, and it's just really pretty interesting. But you can also walk down here and there's monitors right there, so you can see what all the cameras are seeing. Excuse the interstate noise. We're right here on Interstate 44. But when they say this place is automated, they mean this place is automated. When you get your confirmation email, it includes a code to get into the trash area to leave your trash.
It worked.
It works. And there's the dumpster. What's kind of cool is you don't have to look at a dumpster no matter where you are in the park. So that's kind of neat, and you can just, you know, drop off your trash on the way out. It's right here by the exit. Well, this is an interesting park, and I'm glad we stopped in for the night.
For sure. I mean, it's a quick in and out off of 44, so that's one thing, but that's a blessing, and it's also a curse because you're right on 44, and it is loud.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a field between us and the interstate, but not a whole lot. So for us, our new air is pretty well insulated, and so we don't hear the traffic noise on the inside, especially when the air conditioners are running. But for a lot of people, that may be a definite downside.
Yeah, and being all automated, no folks here and stuff too, it doesn't really have amenities other than, you know, the dog park and the full hookups.
Right.
So no restrooms here, no public restrooms.
You have to be fully self-contained.
Yep.
And you cannot just park in a spot overnight and not use their connections, not pay for the site.
Right, no, the connections wouldn't be on, and also they have sensors on all the sites, so they know if you come in, and with cameras, they're gonna know who you are. So you can't, this is not an overnight. If you want to overnight and have a spot where maybe you're boondocking, you could go to the Cracker Barrel.
There is a Cracker Barrel down the street.
Yeah, and they did have a few sites there. We ate dinner there, so that's an option.
Right.
But we're glad we stopped. I mean, I think it's very interesting. I bet we see more of these crop up around the United States. If you've ever seen one of these before, you know, let us know. We think it's the only one in the U.S., but maybe there are more.
And we'd love to hear about your experiences with them if that's the case. Now, we mentioned earlier that when we changed sites, that we thought we would have to leave the park or back out of our site and then move, which is what we ended up doing. We just backed out and moved the rig.
Yeah.
But we found out after the fact, as we were walking around, that had we pulled out and acted like we were going back onto the interstate, before you get to the end of the property, there is actually a turnaround where you could go out like you're going to leave, turn around, come back into the park before you get to the interstate, and pick your new site. So that's pretty cool.
Yep, and again, you don't need reservations to come in here. You can come in if there's available sites. You can book them right then on the spot. It's kind of made for that as you drive in.
It is, and this is a Friday night in May, and yeah, there's us and 3 other rigs, I think, in here. So plenty of open sites. I think they have 24 sites or so available. So yeah, it's kind of a neat thing. Now, it's not inexpensive, particularly considering no amenities, but again, location, right? You're right on the interstate, so it makes it super convenient.
And full hookups.
And full hookups.
And a dog park.
And a dog park, and you are parked on concrete, on pavement. We paid for our 18-hour stay. In a standard site without a picnic table, we paid $49 plus taxes and fees.
Yep, and if we would have wanted a 24-hour stay, it would have been another $10.
Right.
It was $59 for the same type of site. So
now I understand though that those prices might change depending on how full the park is.
oh, that's interesting.
I've seen some reviews saying that folks came when the park was fuller, and with fewer sites available, maybe they changed their pricing, so that would be something you'd want to check out.
Yeah, being fully automated and everything online, they can do what they want to do, and it's on. You can do it on the computer or your laptop, or you can do it on the phone.
Right, and when we made our changes earlier today, you know, changing our times of arrival and then changing sites, I did it all from my phone. It was really, really easy.
Yeah, the changes took place in seconds. We were within 5 minutes of our site 6 going active and changed to site 15. So,
and it was really simple. Everything worked. So yeah, their system seems to work really well.
Yep. Well, that's great.
So okay, on for next adventure. We hope you'll join us for more. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And yeah, let us know if you have any experience with these automated parks.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. I'm glad we came.
Give us a thumbs up if you like this video.
And until next time, y'all, safe travels.
And happy camping.
Bye.
Bye.